Gentlemen, what up, guys? Your boy B, man, back in the lab, gentlemen. No workout today, but it's still a W, still a victory. It's still another win, gentlemen. And that's what the name of the game is, gentlemen. Winning, gains, goals, being productive, staying positive, staying motivated. Hopefully, you guys are taking care of yourself, staying in the lab, doing what you like to do, and yeah, just staying motivated, man. But the topic I got today, man, is does porn lead to simping? I tried to put a poll up, but it wouldn't let me put a poll up, man. So yeah, I'm doing it a little different today. I don't even got my board up, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even got my board. All I got is a few notes, man. So I'm gonna try to. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just read off the comments and try to go off what you guys are talking about, because you guys have some real good insight. You guys provide some real good insight. So if you guys provide insight or have comments or something, post them, and I'm more than willing to read them off, man. You know. But other than that, yeah, does porn lead to simping? Yeah, and that's what the topic is today. Does porn lead to simping? And then I'm gonna read off the comments, you know. But yeah, man, it's just Friday, gentlemen. Today is the 24th, man. This month is almost over, man. So yeah, it's you know, we need productivity, gentlemen. We need to stay productive. We need to stay active. We need to stay, you know, we got to keep the foot on the gas, man. You see what we're up against, man. It's getting biblical, gentlemen. It's getting biblical. You know, you can't even warn people no more. It's too late to warn people. It's time to start focusing on yourself. Time to make sure you got you some food put back, stuff like that. I mean, there's enough spaces talking about that. But yeah, let's get into this. Does porn lead to simping? I believe it does. I believe it does. But this is just my opinion. You know, that's my opinion. Your opinion may be different, and if your opinion is different, I would like to hear it. You know, because where this country's headed, there is going to be a lot. This is just my opinion. Of where this country's headed, there is going to be a lot of sex on the table, man. There is going to be a lot of, well, you know, it's going to be offered up, bro. And men are going to have to start being wise, man. And yeah, you know, and you just worship it. They want us to worship, like, you know, whorish behavior, whorish culture. You know, and that's where we're you know, that's where things are now, to where we just worship like a whorish culture. You know, but they don't want us talking about this. They don't want us in these spaces speaking on stuff like this, because they want them to, you know, but it's not possible. Some of the stuff that they say is impossible, man. Like they say, you can't turn no hoe into no housewife, man. It's not possible. It's proven. It's proven that it's not possible. So it's pointless to even try, man. You know what I'm saying? This is, and that's another reason why I want to talk about this, man. You know, doesn't matter what people say. Doesn't matter what someone's opinion is. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And this is what Rule Gorgon. Let's see what he. I'm gonna put this comment up here. Let's see what I got. Go up a little bit. See what we got here. 147. I gotta post the rest here, and then let me post the rest right here. And did it even show up? Oh. Yeah, because now I'm gonna just read off these comments right here. Yeah, and this is what Rule Gorgon says. And actually, the simps, it gets crushed by the system. Those simps usually go to the other end of the spectrum and decide, which means by homicidal activity towards women. So it's crazy when dealing with simps, because they can go from either one side of the spectrum to the other. Yes, and that's very true. That is very true, bro. And there's two people you don't want to argue. You don't want to argue with females, and you don't want to argue with simps, man. Do not argue with the female, and do not argue with the simp. Do not get in a confrontation with the you know. And see, that's where men go wrong at. Men want to get in confrontation with these females. Do not argue with the female, bro, and do not argue with the simp. D-Man 50, I'm not sure. B, I don't watch it either. I don't watch it either, D-Man. I don't have an interest in watching it. I don't have an interest in staring at a naked dude. You feel me? I just have no interest in that. But some people, they wake up. It was me, 007. What's up, boss man? I see you. I don't have an interest in it either. And there's just much more productivity. There's much more productive stuff that we could be doing as men instead of, you know. But it's a habit. We all go through it. We all go through that phase, though, bro. We all go through that phase where the first thing you do when you wake up is think about what you're gonna watch. You think about what type of, adult content you're gonna watch. We all go through that phase, but there's much more productive stuff you could be doing with your time, man. Yeah, I don't watch it either. I don't even have an interest in it. I actually think I got the parental block on. You know what I'm saying? I think I got the block. What you call that? The parental block on, as far as like when I search Google, my phones, internet, all that stuff, man. So it won't even show up as far as like searching anything. But I don't know either, man. That's why I'm asking you guys. I mean, I got my opinion. I think it, I think it does. But I want to hear what you guys got to say, man. As far as like, does porn lead to simping, or does it promote simping, man? And these are just questions, man. There's no right or wrong answer, bro. But it's just adding insight as far as like to what other people are out there thinking. Because we're hitting the time, man, where sex is going to be on the table. Yeah, we're hitting the time to where, like you say, they're going to be trading, tail for a lot of stuff. Tail is going to be on the menu, bro. From females you never thought you'd be in bed with, you never thought be interested in you. Yes, it's going to be on the menu. Yes. So, yeah. And it just, like you say, porn consumption, adult movies, it puts them on a pedestal. It puts horror. It puts whores on a pedestal, man. That's what it does. It puts whores on a pedestal. I don't want to. There's no real like easy way to say that, but that's what it does, man. I mean, you need. There's just much more. You could be working out, man. You could be focusing on your career. You could be bettering yourself. You could be researching, the latest technology. You could be researching the latest crypto. You could be researching just something that's gonna put you in a better place, instead of, you could be working out. You could go take a run, man. There's just much more productive stuff that you're actually gonna get a return on. Working out, you get a return on your pumps, man. You get a return on your pumps. Researching like technology and stuff, you get a return on that research. Maybe not now, but you'll get it down the line. But waking up, turning on some adult content, and going to town, there's no return on that. You don't get no return on it. You just wasted a whole bunch of energy. You just destroyed nothing. You just destroying yourself. You're killing yourself when you could be putting that focus on something else. You could be putting that time on something else. You could be putting that energy towards something productive. FUD, man, for me personally, it definitely induced simping. Yeah, same here, man. Same here. It induced simping. It turned you into a... See, yeah, exactly. But see, I'd rather have your opinion. I don't want to just say 100% watching adult content turns you into a simp. I don't want to say it like that. I mean, it may be true. It may not be true. For each his own. Everybody has their own, everybody has their own, like, what moves the needle. What moves the needle for you may not move the needle for the next person, But yeah, it does induce, to me it does. To me it induces simp. It turns you into a simp. Do you practice semen retention at all? I'm not looking. I mean, I'm not even chasing nothing, bro. I am, I'm doing my own thing. I work out, as far as like, yeah, I'm not looking for it, man. I'm not even interested. There's nothing, I mean, there's just no, I'd rather work out, man. I'd rather focus on the latest technology, keep like, better yourself. Focus on stuff that you get a return from, man. Even these gals, you don't really get a return from them, man. not the return that you should be getting, unless you would almost have to get the return. But see, they don't want us talking about stuff like this. To get the return that you should be getting from these females, you'd almost have to leave the country, or just like you say, you'd have to just stay in your own lane. You'd have to basically practice. Some people, as far as that, see, I was trying to, as far as I've been seeing a lot of the YouTube videos pop up as far as like semen retention and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't. As far as that, I don't even know much about it. I'd have to do some research on that. As far as like that, I don't really know much about that. But I do know that sticking your junk in these harlots on a daily basis will lead to your own destruction. I do know that much. I know that much. Yeah, because. Yeah, it's just like you said, man. You can't turn no porn stars into no housewife, man. It's not possible. It's just not possible. And this is what they want us worshiping. They just want, they want men just chasing porn stars. Now, they want to make this as far as like the culture. They want this like the culture, bro. To where it's okay to deal with a high mileage. They want it part of the culture, bro. And this is what from Rural Gordon, but it's time for the average men to band together, grow some tight-knit circles. I agree on that. That was a comment yesterday from Rural Gordon, yeah. And it's time for brothers to start banding together, man. That's why I be trying to make content like this. If people watch it, they watch it. They don't, they don't. I don't care. That's not the point. The point is that it's getting put out there. So maybe somebody later can catch it or pick up something, because this stuff isn't changing, man. I haven't been wrong yet about a lot of stuff, man. And I just to the point to where it doesn't make no sense. You can't warn people no more. It's getting pretty much too late to prep because you can't even afford what you actually need. You can't even afford the stuff you actually need because the price is too high. And the price is too high on a lot of stuff, bro. Fudd, man, do you practice semen retention? Let me know about it, bro. I haven't done no research, man. I haven't done any research on that. I need to do some research on that as far as like the pros and the cons and stuff. Braveheart 576, oldest profession in the world, selling the box. Yes. Selling it, renting it out. Yeah. Renting it out. Ordering it. Yeah, the oldest profession. Yeah, that's the oldest profession, and that's not going to change, man. But we have to find some like type of ground to where you can block that profession out and go on and live your life, because it's not a sustainable life. And there's just so much that they don't say about that. There's so much that they don't say about, there's so much that they don't say about the adult industry. A lot of them people on drugs, man. It's like watching just two junkies, They're both on, they both on some type of drug or something, you know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know. It's just everybody's opinion. That's all I'm here for, man. We just here to discuss opinion, but sometimes it's good to block that stuff out, man. Put your blinders on, man. Even on even YouTube now. You click a feed, next thing you know, they're talking about some, yoga or something, That's how they try to get you too on it. Or even on like YouTube or like Facebook, You scroll through there, next thing you know, they got some females basically just trying to seduce you. You see what I'm saying? Just trying to seduce you, or that's basically what it is. It's like it's like, you could call it free money, but there's so much more to the adult industry than what they show you. There's so much more that you're stuck with, that you're left with. Yeah, you're right. Braveheart 576, oldest profession in the world, selling the box, and they're not gonna stop. And it's only gonna get worse. This is why I'm trying to talk about this, because these coming months, bro, that's all they're gonna be. That's all people are gonna be able to afford. That's gonna be cheaper. That's going to be cheaper than a gallon of gas. That's going to be cheaper than your bacon at the grocery store, bro. Yeah. I'm not even joking, bro. That's gonna be the cheapest thing you can buy. That's going to be the cheapest thing you can buy. You won't be able to afford bacon. You won't be able to afford a gallon of gas, man. You won't be able to afford diesel. It's gonna be cheaper than diesel. People don't want it. They don't think that that's possible, bro. It's very possible, man. Coming to a hood near you, coming to a ghetto near you, coming to a zip code near you. Yes, you may not see it, but it's in the making, bro. That day's coming, man. Yes, watch. Don't. It doesn't even. But it's like you say. It doesn't make sense to argue. It don't make sense to argue with females. It doesn't make sense to argue with simps. What it does make sense is to take knowledge and use it to put yourself as far as like in a better position to capitalize off of them. Because yeah, watch, man. That's the only thing they're gonna be able to sell. Well, so like you say, man, the grid is gonna be bad. The grid, they're already talking about blackout. Already talking about this, that. All might, I believe pornography is hated by women because men prefer it to the dangers of dealing with real women. It's cheaper to look at a free video and do your business and then go to sleep, in my opinion. I believe that, all might, yeah. I believe they hate it. I do believe they hate it. You're right. Because it puts them, they hate competition. You're right about that, all might, and it puts them in competition. Just like a lot of these females. If you notice, count how many females you know that live with another female. That is very low. Women hate competition. Women hate competition. Bro, I kid you not, man. Where I'm at, I don't think there is two females living together. And if they do, it's like mother-daughter, and they're not even getting along. Women hate competition, bro. They hate competition. They act like they friendly and they get along and they this and that, but they hate each other. They hate competition. It's hated by women. You're right, all might. But like you say, men prefer it. It may put you in the back, but you know, I guess it's like a double-edged sword, all might, because you could say that you're not hurting nobody. You know, you could say, I mean, you watching it, handling your business, you're not hurting nobody. You're not bothering nobody, which is true. If you wanna look at it that way, you know, it's true if you want to look at it that way. But you're basically just draining your own energy. You're destroying your own mind. You got like a delusion to a delusion to reality when you could be doing just way more with your time, you know. But yeah, pornography, it is, I believe it's hated by women too. Yes, I do believe that, because like you say, man, you know, it's cheaper for a dude to just pull up his phone. You don't even got to be on a computer. You could pull up your phone, man, run into one of the public bathrooms and, you know, do what you need to do and keep on pushing, and you're done, you know. You know what I'm saying? And keep on moving. You've just killed that urge, you know. So yeah, they hate it. They hate competition. Anything that puts them in competition, they hate it. They do not want competition. They're trying to kill competition, you know. They don't want no competition whatsoever, man. This is from Darren right here. Yeah, they don't want no competition, bro. Anything that puts them in a competitive edge. And this was from Darren yesterday. If she mentions your accomplishments, if she never mentions your accomplishments or acknowledgement, what you do, walk away fast. Red flag. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what, yeah, we got to get back to reality, man. We have to start getting back to the basics, man. You know, what we're up against is biblical, man. We're up against a biblical fight. They don't want to believe it. They don't want to. You can't even speak against, if you speak like against this agenda or against the mission that they have, it's like they just try to silence you. That's what's crazy, man. It is a waste of energy. That's complete fact. If a man has not learned to retain, I say it's safer option unless he levels up. Yeah. Yeah, if you can't just put your blinders on and walk past yeah. It's a complete waste of energy. It's a complete waste of time. It's a complete waste of yeah. it's just I don't even know how. Like you say, I don't even know how people could just look at that stuff. Some people watch it all day long, man. They watch it all day long like a hobby. I don't have no clue how they do, but like you say, man, you got to look at other ways to, you got to look at other like outlets, man, other resources. There are like positive outlets, man, positive resources. Because like you say, all might women hate competition, and porn is competition to them, and they hate it. Yeah, you're right, they hate it. But they hate a lot of stuff. They hate the sex dolls. They hate blow up dolls. They hate porn. They hate the Asian massage parlors. They hate the fact that men could get a plane ticket and fly to Thailand, man. They hate that a man could get a plane ticket and fly to the Philippines, They hate that stuff. You see what I'm saying? That's what they hate. That's competition to them. But it's actual good competition, So we need more options, man. If they're watching it all day long, that's a really. Some people do. Some people watch it all day long, man. Go at it 3-4 times a day, yeah. They go at it 3-4 times a day till it's like poison. It's like poison to some people, man. But you can't tell them that. It's like poison to some people, man. But yeah, we're getting to the days though, where that's what they. But see, I'm trying to bring this up now, man. I'm trying to speak on this now because there's gonna be a lot of sex, bro. By the what is this? The rest of this year, man. With the hot, you have to think about it. Just think about it, man. Like as far as like all might for y'all talking. Have your own. Yes, I believe in whole. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. There's like benefits to that, man. I was reading them. I don't got the actual. I didn't even write nothing down in this video. I'm just reading comments, bro. I'm just reading comments and then speaking. I usually got my board and like a agenda or something, but I don't got that today. I didn't even. This is just off of even my paper. I don't even have a lot. See, look, only got like a few lines on my paper, man. So, but yeah, I believe it's toxic, man. FUD, man, I just did 18 days, but I ended up watching, 18 days, huh? Is that the longest that you went before, bro? Because there's more to life, man. There's more to life, bro, than getting stuck. And see, you could get stuck in that cycle too, man. FUD, man. You get stuck in that cycle, man. You got to break that cycle because where this country's headed, there's not going to be much to sell, bro. There's not going to be much to barter with. Like you say, you got to look at and this is what I'm trying to say. See, people are going to be bartering with vices, man. Like you say, man, a carton of cigarettes. See, stuff like carton of cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Bottles of liquor, cases of beer. I've gone 72 days before. What is that? 30, 60, 90, 30, so almost 2 months. Yeah, you got to make that longer, man. Try to go for 6 months, bro. Try to go for 6 months a year, man. Break that cycle, bro. Because that's like a bad cycle you want to get in, man. But yeah, the vices, people are going to be bartering with their vices, man. That's where we're headed. Because you see that they're not even speaking on job creation. They're not even talking about job creation. They're not even talking about employing people. They're not even talking about filling up these warehouses. They're not even talking about bringing jobs here. So people are going to be left to barter with vices, man. Your vice, and what are vices? Alcohol, booze, cigarettes, sex, vices. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man. And we have a simp culture. Like you say, if FUD, man, can't last 18 days without, turning on the breaking the cycle, then yeah, we have to, congratulations, it's in the Bible. Men are meant to hold their seed, and if they release it for any reason, they are unclean. I believe that Almighty. Yeah, that sounds about right, man. That's where we're headed. We're headed to, they're trying to, They're trying to do everything they can to keep this country filthy. Yeah, you're right, All Might. They're trying to do everything they can. It's like you have a group of people trying to clean this country up, and then you have a group of people that can't stop sinning, basically. You see what I'm saying? You have a group of people that want to clean this country up, and a group of people that just, you know, have a little, try a little. It won't hurt. You're not hurting nobody. No, you're hurting yourself. You see what I'm saying? That's the thought process of them, you know. So you have to understand the difference, man. Be able to distinguish certain people, man, certain acts, certain situations, certain groups, certain, yeah, you know. And it's crazy too what they promote, because, like, you know, I was watching like this, like the good channels. I was watching like a Bible live stream, bro, a church live stream, and that thing had like 2 viewers. But then you have like these rap battles or whatever. You have like these rap battles, and they have 500,000 viewers, man. You know what I'm saying? Or just so it just shows you where people's mind is at. And a lot of people don't want to hear stuff like this. They don't want to talk about stuff like this unless it's promoting gossip or promoting drama or promoting going back and forth with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I believe it, Almighty. It's in the Bible, man. I don't know the chapter or the verse, but yeah, let me get down to some more of these comments, man. See what else we got on here. Yep. And this was from Rural Gorgon. Yeah. Every man needs to learn how to hunt, how to skin an animal, salt off, and store the meat. Yeah, every man needs to learn how to fish and hunt, man. Because not only is that going to be food, but you're going to be able to barter with it. You're going to be able to barter all type of stuff with just food, man. You see the prices. Now imagine you actually storing food, you're actually making money, because that same food that you stored a month ago, you could actually sell for more now because the price went up. So see how its inflation is going up. It's going up on your stored food. You see what I'm saying? Because the same pack of bacon that was $5 a year ago is now $30 to $40. You see what I'm saying? The stuff that you stored, if you could freeze it and store it, you know, because I don't think freezed meat, I think you could store it for a while. So yeah, you know, so you can actually make money. But yeah, hunting and fishing and having like a skill, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, hey, if you could pull that up, if you could pull that up, you all might. Yeah, what chapter is that? I want to know myself, man. You know, because the mindset they got, they just think, yeah, they're gonna be bartering vices, man. This was from Rob Ramsey. I don't got a lot today, man. I'm going to just read off these comments till I run out of time, because I don't got much time either. Let's see where I'm at. And this was from, who was this from? Amazing how your videos come out and they seem to be relevant to whatever rears its ugly face. I need help with. Thank you for your take on things. It helps me analyze situations and what moves to make. Yeah. And this was from Rob Ramsey 4 days ago. You know, and that's what's up, man. This is why I make this content, to help brothers, man, to point brothers in the right direction, man. Because some of y'all gonna be on the fence, man. Some of y'all gonna be y'all on the fence. And some of y'all, this porn consumption may be stopping y'all from progressing, man. It may be stopping you from getting ahead. It may be stopping you from, like you say, making the right decisions, man. And Yeah, all might. Latavius 15:16. And if any man's seed of copulation goes out from him, then he shall wash off his flesh in water and be unclean until even. Yeah, that sounds about right. People don't want to speak on that. They don't want to speak on this stuff, man. You know, last days, are we living in the last days? Who knows? But we have a spiritual war going on, and it seems like you have a group of people that are trying to clean this country up, and you have a group of people that are trying to keep promoting the garbage. You see what I'm saying? So you know, it's best to get on the right side of the fence, man. If your act is unclean, like you said, if your act is unclean, clean it up. If you got to cut some people off to clean up your act, cut them off, or give them some distance, man. You know, give them some distance a little bit, man, until you can clean your act up, until you can clean your situation up. Because you may have to get rid of some folks. You may have to cut some people off. You may have to distance yourself from some people, you know, because that negative influence could be affecting you. Because they're not going to stop. Like you say, it's the oldest profession in the book. They're not going to stop giving up that tail. They're not going to stop promoting it either. They promote it everywhere. Tail is promoted everywhere, bro. Sex is promoted everywhere. You know, it's promoted everywhere. TV, magazine, your phone. You know, you can't scroll through your phone without seeing some booty popping. You can't even scroll through YouTube without seeing some form of, you know, they want to call it yoga, but all you see is legs spread wide open. Legs spread open yoga. That's basically what it is. And that's what they're resorting to. So you just guys got to be wise, man, and understand that, you know, there's more to life than that. And the further you get away from that, the better your life is going to be. There's a time for that. There's a place for that, man, you know. Yeah, it's all facts, all might, and it's just trying to figure out how to get to more people, because they don't really want this word being promoted. Like you say, you speak a clean word, you speak promoting the positive, and you just have a big avalanche of people trying to silence you, trying to shadow ban you, trying to this and that. But meanwhile, you know, you have rappers getting 500,000 views, you know, stuff like that, man. You know, so you guys just gotta be, you know, and what's crazy though is that visually you could see this stuff clear as day, man. Visually you could see all this stuff clear as day, man. But putting it in words and trying to, you know, not everybody want to hear it, and that's cool. Not everybody wants to go without sex, man. Not everybody wants to, you know, like you say, I forgot who said that, but he's right, man. 90% of this country is blue pilled, man. 90% of America is blue pilled. 90% of America is going to chase tail. They're not going to stop. They don't want to hear it. They're not going to stop. They're going to chase. They're chasing it right now. They're not going to stop. The first thing they do when they wake up is chase tail. You know, that's the first thing they do when they wake up, until they fall asleep and send a good night text. They probably send out 10 to 15 good night texts. Yeah, they chase tail. So they're not going to stop. They don't know no better. That's all they know. That's all they know is chasing tail. They don't care if she in a relationship. They don't care if she married. They don't care if she in a wheelchair. They're going to send them texts out. You know, they don't care. Some of these people, they're like dogs, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's just basically the facts. Like he said, 90% of America's blue pilled. He's not lying, bro. Those are facts, man. But you have to be able to see what's happening, see the agenda. Once you could see the agenda, man, of what, like, because it's clear as day, man. The agenda is clear as day, bro. The agenda is clear as day, man. It's just trying to wake more people up, you know. Yeah, porn leads to sin. I believe it does. That's my opinion, but I like hearing your guys' opinion, you know. Because, yeah, I believe it does. This is another comment from Rural Gorgon. I think that's how you say that, Rural Gorgon. Because it lets them, yeah, you're right, All Might, though. You're right about that. They hate competition. because it puts them in competition, and that's why you see them dressing how they dress now. You know, because it's basically competition. Like you say, how you see them in the gym, they're competing with porn. You know. You know what I'm saying? When you see them out in public, that's what they're competing with now. So you actually bring up some some good points. Oh my, yeah, it puts them in competition. They're competing with porn. They're competing with brazzers. You know, they're competing with you know, bang bros. You know what I'm saying? They're competing with brothers. They're competing with bang bros and stuff, you know. They're competing with all the top content producers, you know, as far as like the adult film. So yeah, man. But yeah, I don't really have much today. That's all I really had, man. You know, as far as like, don't get caught up. Don't get caught up in the in that realm, bro. Don't get caught up in that space, man. If you are in it, get out of it, you know. Or try to get out of it, or keep you some type of out, man. Because that'll lead you down a bad path. Because you putting the wrong thing on a pedestal, man. And society, yeah, society is going to they're gonna promote sex at every turn you take, they're gonna promote sex. Every turn you take now, sex is promoted. Every turn you take, sex is promoted. And this is a comment from Dan D. Bro, you spitting straight facts. There's no price for peace of mind. People be selling their soul to be in a constant state of anxiety and pressure. Get away from society. There is more peace and gratitude among homeless and inmates than there is on the streets. Exactly. Yeah. There's no price for peace of mind, gentlemen. There's no price for having a clean mind. Like he said, like All Might said, having a clean mind. Just being in a good state, man. And people, like you said, they're selling their soul just to fit in. Selling their soul just for attention, for likes, you know, for attention. They'll do anything for attention. They don't care who they get it from. Yeah, take a break from society, man. Take a break from these vices, man. You know, because like you say, man, you want respect, bro. You want to be respected. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else we got. Yeah, distractions, and that's all porn is a distraction, bro. Yeah, and that's all that is a distraction, bro. And yeah, it's about to get yeah, it is biblical. It's about to get biblical, gentlemen. If this isn't biblical, I'd hate to see biblical, man. I really, if this what you see today is not biblical, I don't even want to see biblical, because biblical means some very bad things, man. Some very you know, yeah, and it means a wake up call for the you know, it depends though, because you have to ask this, like, what will be the wake up call? You know, what will be a person's wake up call? You know, because yeah, it's biblical. You're right, all my it's biblical. For example, in our community, black women call other women cow or heifer, which is young cows. They were historically building heifers, meaning young women's society is a woman's worship. Yep. Yep, and you have to break that mold, man. You got to break that mold, or, you know, I guess it depends, man. You know, I'm on the other side of I'm on the other side of the fence, man. I can see what's coming, man. Yeah, cow, and then they feed them cow milk. Call them heifers, feed them cow milk, feed their babies cow milk. You know, females are supposed to, you know, breast milk is the best for the baby, man, and it helps their immune system, but they don't want to preach that. They feed these kids cow milk, man. Yeah, you know, when we have enough food on these trees, see, they don't want to talk like nature and biblical and all the good stuff. You know, they just want to say what they is right, man. You know, whatever they say is right. Don't question these women, man. Get out of here, man. You know, until that money printer stops working, man, it's just best to sit on the sideline, bro, and let the biblical stuff take its course, man. Let the biblical stuff take its course. Just take a step back, man. You know, just take a step back. That's the best thing you could do right now as a man, homie. Take a step back. You know, if y'all that bad, show me. You don't need men, show me. You know, don't talk about it, show me. Because it's getting to that point now to where it's show me now. You know, because the money printer, something big, something like you say, something biblical is going to happen. Something biblical. I don't know if it's going to be the money printer going out. I don't know if it's going to be the grid going out. I don't know if it's going to be the power going out. I don't know if the money printer is going to run out of ink. I'm not sure what biblical is going to happen, but we're getting close, man. It's getting awfully close, bro. So I don't know. I don't really have an interest in even caring, bro. I don't even have an interest in caring anymore, because when you try to, it's like just like here. You try to tell people, you get 20 viewers, 30 viewers, 100 views. But you got the rappers and the booty shaking yoga, the booty popping yoga getting 500,000 views, man. The rappers getting 500,000 views. So it's pointless to care, man. Just get yours in order, and you could still have the same enjoyment as them. Just through other ways, through working out, through playing basketball, through having fun. You're still having fun. You're having more fun than them, and you're actually producing positive results. They're not even having fun. They're just killing themselves. You see what I'm saying? But if you tell that to their face, you'd almost come to blows. You see what I'm saying? You'd almost have to fight them if you tell them that. So it's pointless to care. This is why I say don't care. It doesn't make sense to even care. You couldn't even get to them no way. So, you know what I'm saying? It's pointless to care, bro. That's why I don't. Not saying I don't. I mean, for the people that want to listen, sure. For the people that want the word and want to talk positive, it's all good. We can sit here. That's why I make the video. But for the people that anti and this and that and don't know what they talking about, or just talking out the side of their neck, thinking that they could keep up forever. Because you got a lot of people that are just now waking up. They're just now seeing. They're just now seeing the destruction, the coming chaos. They're just now seeing it. They're just not seeing. They didn't see it when the stimmies were coming out. They didn't see it when the election. See, they're just now seeing it. And it's crazy because it makes you wonder why aren't they protesting gas prices? Why aren't they protesting the meat prices? You see what I'm saying? It just stuff is just like off, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just off. Fud, man, the porn addiction has held me back big time. I turned 30 in 5 days and haven't accomplished much. Yeah, Fud, man, you gotta break that cycle. You gotta break out of that mold, man. You gotta find you gotta figure out something, man. I'm not even sure how I stopped. I stopped years ago, though. I don't even have an interest in watching that stuff, but you gotta figure out a way, man, to, I don't know, every time you get an urge, do 10 push-ups or something. Every time you get an urge, do 25 sit-ups. You see what I'm saying? Something like that, man. Or block the what do you call that? Block the search. What you call that? Put on, in Google you could put on like the safe search, man, to where it'll filter out the adult content to where you don't get to watch that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, once you're able to like yeah, and it will hold you back, bro. It'll have you in like just a fantasy world, bro, to where you're in like this fantasy world. You don't want to be there, man. You want to be living life, man. You want to be enjoying life. You want to put that on the back burner. That's probably one of the worst addictions, but they don't want to speak on that because you have too many you have too many industries that like kind of need the sexual marketplace. You know, you just have so many industries that eat off of the sexual marketplace, you know. So once I forgot who that comment was. Once you pick up other people's energy, you'll be agreement will be. Yeah, that's why we're here, gentlemen. We just here talking, man. Promoting the good word, fighting the good fight. That's all we here doing, man. This is, you know, that's all we here doing. Nothing more, nothing less, man. And y'all got to be aware of these thirst traps too, man. Thirst traps come. This is actually what I should have covered today. Thirst traps. Y'all got to start being aware of these thirst traps, man. You know, because they're going to start getting worse, man, to the point to where, let's see if I can even put this up. Yeah, y'all got to start being aware of these thirst traps too. That's another video I should have covered, but I probably won't be able to make get back on for a couple of days, man. But yeah, these thirst traps is a pic or post that a woman posts in order to get validation, white knighting, compliments, reaction. It brings out the simps, basically. Thirst traps are what bring out the simps. It makes the simps howl, bro. Thirst traps make the simps howl like a wolf, you know. It brings out the simps. And where's my pen? I need to write that down. Damn, I don't even got my pen. Thirst traps bring out the simps. I need to write that down myself so I don't forget it. Yeah, thirst traps bring out the simps, man. It's like a simp call. It's like a simp mating call. Thirst traps is like a simp mating call, bro. Basically, you know. So, yeah. That's what it is, man. And y'all got to start being aware of that stuff. And they're going to get real promiscuous, real, yeah. They're trading. Basically, they're trading. So, just be aware, gentlemen. Be on your guard. Porn addiction has held me back big time. I turned 30 in 5 days and haven't accomplished much. What are your plans for it, man? What are your goals for it, man? You got goals, you got plans, you got to start writing some of this stuff down, man. Start by getting this, man. Start by getting a notepad, bro. Start by getting you a notepad, man. Start by that, man, and start writing down, get like you an agenda, man. Get an agenda and stick to it, man. Or try to write down some goals, man. Or write down your vices and put them on the wall, man. That way, before you log into anything, you can like see it on the wall, you know. Day 1, day 2. I don't know. Everybody has a different way of my boy Rube Gordon be coming with some good comments, man. Yeah, they brainwashed. And you dealing with a brainwashed society now, man. Brainwashed society. This is Rube Gordon. I think this would be the last one right here. Young black women around my age are severely brainwashed. We're starting to see comments where they say 100K salary. And yeah, severely brainwashed. This is what you're dealing with. You're dealing with severely brainwashed, basically porn stars, man. They think they're porn stars, man. So, yeah. This is what you up against, gentlemen. And if you're looking further down the road or at your future, take a step back, bro. Take a step back from the porn, from the indoctrination, from the take a step back and understand. Have some goals, man. Have some goals, bro. Have some goals other than sex. Have some goals other than watching porn, man. Have some goals other than watching porn. Please have some goals other than watching porn, man. Because that's gonna lead. But that's where they want you. You gotta understand, Fudd, man. That's where they want you. Once they get you there, once they get you stuck like a porn cycle, they got you, bro. That's what they want. That way they could just control you through content. They can control you through a video. They can control you through through a Yeah, they can control you through Pornhub. They can control you through browsers. They just control you, you know. In HD, they can control you in HD, bro. You don't want that. You know, you don't want that, bro. But I think that's it today, gentlemen. Keep grinding, keep kicking, keep chopping wood, keep